Cooks standing between the circles. As Ottawa trying to get in a set to get the ball to Mariah Grizzle. Anderson sets a screen, and we're going to have a foul called off the ball as it's going to go on the Falcons. Foul will be called on Kinneberg. That's a big one. Their center inside, the freshman from Valley Center. Ottawa quickly goes to Grizzle. Turnaround shoots, comes up short. Kinneberg with the rebound for the Falcons. Kinneberg right side. Out to Simoneau. He'll swing it from right to left to Busby. Right hand dribble for her. Picks it up, kicks it right side. 15 on the shot clock for the Falcons. Attacking all the way to the bucket off the glass to Simoneau. Shot's no good. Rebound by Grizzle for Ottawa. And Jalissa Simons drops it off with Cooks. 2-0 lead for Friends. 8:28 remaining in the first quarter. Dribble handoff finds Anderson in the corner. Amir Lowe for a three. High arcing triples off the mark. Offensive rebound pulled down by Simons, but then ripped away by the Falcons. And they will go the other way. Crossover dribble working to the left side where they find the hands of Simoneau. Simoneau to Busby and an offensive foul. An illegal screen that was set by Kira Ward, the senior from Hartford, South Dakota. Friends quickly going with a full court press. Now they'll drop into the half court. Ottawa has not scored 2 minutes in. They trail 2-0. 8 minutes left in the quarter. Ottawa shot 50% overall, but at one point in that first half against Bellevue, it was over 65%. Pass down low to Amir Lowe. Off the glass, she'll go way too strong. And a rebound for the Falcons. Pushing the other way is Ward out to the wing. Ward dribbles between the legs. Gets a screen there. Leaves it in the hands of Kinneberg. Cooks able to fight through a screen from Kinneberg. Tries to stay all the way with Simoneau. She'll go off the glass. Tip-in's no good, and then a whistle off the ball. That's going to be a foul on Ottawa. Called on Grizzle, her first personal, first team foul of the quarter. Ottawa going to make a sub. We'll see Jill Talman into the game for Amir Lowe. Ottawa going with a bigger lineup here as they will get the 6'2" junior into the game. Definite size advantage here for OU here in the early going. First free throw draws rim, and that's it for Kira Ward. And a sub for the Falcons. How they'll wait and see. I believe Ward is actually going to be the one that checks out of the game. Second free throw up, and it's going to come off the front rim, and a rebound for OU. Grizzle right side to Cook. She's trying to push in transition. Cook's left wing pass out to Anderson. Pump fakes the three. Talman comes off the screen. Talman takes the three from straight and banks it in. And Ottawa takes their first lead at 3-2. Not how you draw it up, but as long as it goes in the bucket, doesn't matter. As Ottawa now trying to trap. Talman trying to chase Busby. Out to Ward. In the corner, beautiful ball movement. Finds a wide open three, draws rim, that's it. Ottawa can go the other way with Anderson. Anderson out to Lowe. Lowe with an 18-footer off the back rim. Ball's in the air, pulled down by Friends. As Ottawa leads at 3-2, 6:45 left first quarter. Falcons have won 8 straight against Ottawa. Last year, Ottawa had a good chance in Wichita as a layup good on the runner. As finishing that time was Shippey. 4-3 Friends lead. Grizzle, top of the key. Left wing out to Lowe. Lowe asking for a screen. As Talman trying to fight through, she'll set that screen. Here's Lowe inside, just takes a three. It's going to be off the back rim. Offensive rebound by Talman. Putback's no good, but she's hit on the body and will go to the line for 2 free throws. As Ottawa's linked inside, giving Friends some problems on the offensive glass. Sub for the Falcons, as we will see Khadijah Miller check in, along with number 40, Tiffany Hurd. Hurd, the senior from Gilbert, Arizona. Khadijah Miller, the senior from Arlington, Texas. It's nice as a head coach we can go to your bench and bring in 2 seniors. As Talman's first free throw off the front rim, no good. Second up and in as we're tied at 4. 6:15 remaining in the quarter. Reminder, we have the men's contest to follow at 6 p.m. Ottawa still searching for their first KCAC win. Almost got it on Monday. Last second shot from Perry Carroll unable to go. That would have given Ottawa a win, and they fall 95-93. Dribbling left side is Shippey. Shippey out to Simino. Down low they go to Ward. Ward's double teamed and tries to make the pass out. It does get to Busby. Ball's loose. Can Ottawa pick it up? Ball's still on the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball. Actually making a shot clock violation as there was no whistle by the officials. So a turnover on the Falcons. Neither team shooting the ball particularly well out of the gates. As Ottawa 1 of 7, Friends 2 of 5. But we're tied at 4. 5:37 left in the quarter. Again, Ottawa running plays to try and clear some space for their bigs, but good help here by Friends. Anderson with an NBA range 3, long offensive rebound by Grizzle. Grizzle goes to the block, now back out to Anderson on the wing, left-hand dribble attacking, gets through 2 defenders, right-hand layup short. Rebound by the Falcons. Going the other way is Miller. Miller, right-hand dribble. She'll leave it right side, three-pointer on the way, off the back rim, offensive rebound though by Ward, but her pass stolen away by Ottawa and Haley Anderson. Anderson's double teamed at midcourt. She'll find Cooks. Ottawa pushes, they have a lot of space. Here's Lowe. Her pass inside for Talman, knocked out of play. We'll stay with Ottawa. 5 minutes left in the quarter. It's still 4-4. Lob inside to Talman, gets knocked into the corner. She'll recover, find Grizzle. Grizzle up and under, her shot's blocked, but then she's hit on the arm. 2 free throws upcoming as the 4 and 5s for Ottawa going with the little inside-out game. They got Grizzle a good look and a chance for 2 free throws. Foul goes on Tiffany Hurd, her first personal. 14th foul on the Falcons. Grizzle's free throw going to be off the back rim and no good. Grizzle unable to get the second to go as it spun around for what seemed an eternity and popped out. Braves find themselves 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Ward up top into the hands of Shippey and a whistle. And a foul called on Ottawa. Able to get the defender up in the air, but not in the act of shooting. Simons will return for Ottawa. Grizzle will check out, which will move Talman to the 5. Friends to inbound to the right of their bucket with Simino. Simino between the circles, then left side. Nice play drawn up there. Simino had an open look, decided not to take the shot. Ball's loose. Ottawa gets the steal. Cooks out to Lowe on the wing. Lowe with a jab step. Looking to go by a defender, does. Attacks. Runner is going to be off the front rim. Talman had the rebound, and they're going to call the foul on Ottawa. Talman going to be called for over the bench. That's 3 team fouls on OU. And a sub here for the Falcons. I believe that's Jayla Dennis checking in. We'll get a number here in just a second. It's on the far side. 4-4 our score, 4:18 left in the first quarter. Both teams shooting well below their average. Just 10% for Ottawa as they're 1 of 10. Friends at 33%, but they've turned it over. Miller in the lane, attacks, throws up a wild shot. It's off the front rim. Rebound pulled down for OU and Jalissa Simons gets the lane, attacks out to Lowe, to Cooks, top of the key. Cooks to Lowe, all the way to the bucket. Amir Lowe shot's blocked. She tumbles to the floor, and Friends the other way, one-on-one. Busby to the bucket has it knocked out of her hands. Miller just throws one up. Lots of contact, no whistle. Anderson with the rebound. Frenetic start to this one. Low in the right corner for OU. They'll make the pass inside to Talman. Talman right side to Simon. She'll throw up a jumper good from 10 feet. And now the officials are going to stop play. As we will see what the officials are talking about here. It could be a player not in the book, but as of right now, it is 6-4 Ottawa with 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. It's only the second shot Ottawa's knocked down as they are 2 of 12 from the field, but defensively, they have turned friends over 4 times. And it is a technical foul. Does it look like Jayla Dennis was not in the book for Dean Jadderston's team? That'll send Haley Anderson to the line to shoot the 1 free throw. Shot is good for her. Actually, she's going to get 2 free throws as Ottawa leads at 7-4. Second's good as well as Anderson on the board for the first time. Has a pair of rebounds. Ottawa leads at 8-4, 3:30 remaining in the quarter. Maddie McAvoy checks in for OU. 5'4" seniors from Shawnee Mission. As Haley Anderson will take a break. McAvoy has really been a spark off the bench for Ottawa the last couple games, especially against Avila when she scored in double figures as the Braves go into a 2-3 zone look. Busby pump fakes the 3. Left-hand pass. Gets in the lane, ball's loose again. Diving on the floor, both teams. They'll kick it out to Busby, open for 3, doesn't take it. Up top to Ward, her 18-footer, good. Kira Ward, the senior from Hartford, South Dakota, gets her first point. And draws friends within 2 as Ottawa leads at 8-6. McAvoy off the screen, up top to Simon. She steps into a 3, yes. And now they're gonna change it, it's a 2 for Simons. But Ottawa's made back-to-back jumpers, and they lead it by 4, 10-6. 2:40 left in the quarter. Miller, left wing, as Ottawa's staying in that zone. Busby in the corner, finds the hands of Dennis. Miller, dribble handoff, leaves it in the corner to Busby, dribbles baseline. She's stuck there by Simons. Beautiful defense here by Ottawa with 5 on the shot clock. Ward gonna have to take something quickly. That shot's gonna be thrown up at the last second. Of course it goes for Khadijah Miller from the right wing, as Ottawa did everything right in that possession for the first 29 seconds, but Miller pulls up and hits the deep 3. Draw friends within 1. Simons fakes the handoff, steps into another 20-footer. It's nothing but net for Jalissa Simons, as she scored 4 straight, and Ottawa's still leading by 3, 12-9. 1:50 left in the quarter. Pass right side to Dennis as they'll work from left to right. They're really making Ottawa's guards move on this zone. Skip pass out to Miller. Cooks does a good job of beating her to the free throw line, and we're gonna have double dribble called on Khadijah Miller. Falcons have turned it over 4 times, make it 5. Here in the early going, sub for Ottawa, as we will see Alyssa Guzman check in for the Braves. Guzman, the sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. In the game for the Falcons will be number 33, Scarlett Gregory. Gregory, a sophomore from Aubrey, Texas. Transfer from Freed-Hardman. Down low, lob finds Talman wide open, and it goes on the layup. The lob pass from McAvoy cleared the space, and an easy lay-in as Ottawa with their largest lead of the first quarter as they go up by 5. 1:15 remaining in the first. Ball's tipped in the air, stolen away as Guzman got a hand on it and drops into the arms of Talman. Low in the front court, a little hesitation, almost shakes herself out of her shoes, ends up regaining her feet and floating from 7, and she buries it with the left hand. Braves up by 7, 1 minute left in the quarter. Staying in that zone. Busby to Miller, back to Busby. Not wanting to take the 3. Cross-court pass stolen away by Simons. She'll go the other way with it. Simons in the lane, has McAvoy. Thought about stepping into one, used the hesitation, and she's gonna be fouled. As getting a lot of the ball that time looked to be Kinneberg as she picks up her second here. We'll wait to see what the officials call. It is gonna go instead on Scarlett Gregory, her first. McAvoy will, or make that Grizzle will return for Talman. First sub for the Falcons, as we will see Aaliyah Miles, the 5'3" freshman from Grand Prairie, Texas, check in. McAvoy's free throw good as Ottawa goes up by 8. 17-9. Second on the way, good for McAvoy. As Ottawa leads at 18-9. They have doubled up the Falcons in the first quarter. Pass left side, driving baseline floater off the glass, good off the right hand of Jayla Dennis to break up that 8-0 Ottawa run. Shot clock is off if Ottawa wants to hold for the final shot. Guzman will cross over, picks up her dribble, goes to McAvoy on the wing. McAvoy, as Miller will pick her up between the circles. Left-hand dribble, looking for some help. They're going to double. Kick it in the corner to Simons with 10 on the shot clock. Ottawa, no need to rush here. Low at the volleyball line. Screen set by Grizzle. Picks up her dribble to lob it inside. That's a dangerous pass, and Ottawa's not going to get a shot off here as it's going away. But a good first quarter for OU as they lead it 18-11 at the end of one. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Welcome back. Welcome back as Ottawa leads at 18-11 over Friends at the end of one as they turn the Falcons over 7 times in that quarter. Jalissa Simons leading late for OU with 6 points. Falcons basketball to start the second quarter. It's like the 5 that left the floor for the Falcons back into the game. Miller left open for a 3. Could you hit her second? No, this one slams hard off the glass, takes a weird bounce, and an offensive rebound for the Falcons. Pass her outside, out to Miles. Back to Miller, back to Miles. Open 3 on the wing, on the way, in and out. Rebound finally brought down by OU. Anderson checks back in where she finds McAvoy in the short corner. Lob inside to Simon, shots blocked, but another whistle. It's gonna go on Gregory as Simons was looking to lay it in. Braves are 6 of 16 from the floor. The Falcons 5 of 11. Simons looking to add to her tally, misses the first free throw. Second's good as Ottawa leads it 19-11. And they are not going to let the sub in here. Pass right side into the arms of Miller, short corner to Gregory. And a whistle and a stoppage of play before she lays it in. That'll be the first team foul on Ottawa in the quarter. It's gonna go on McAvoy, her first personal. See a sub for the Falcons. Looks to be Salmons who checked in. Dribble right side by Miles. Setting a screen down low and taking a big shot there was Guzman. On the screen she never saw. Kick it in the corner to Busby. Up top, 3 on the way. No, it's actually going to be a pass. It finds the hands of Ward and she hits the 18-footer. French trails 19-13. Ottawa outscoring the Falcons 18-11 in the first quarter. McAvoy, nice spin move, clears some space as she has Dennis on her, dribbling baseline. McAvoy out to Simons, jumper from 8, good, and she has been all over it here in the early going, so she's got 9. That's her third mid-range jumper she's hit so far. Regains Ottawa's largest lead of the game. Ottawa back into the zone. Busby, right side three-pointer from the Falcons. Long rebound pulled down by Friends, and another whistle. And a foul called on OU after the offensive rebound by Gregory. Sub for the Falcons, and we'll see Tiffany Hurd return. Inbounds goes to her on the left wing. Ward, right corner to Busby. 15 on the shot clock for Friends. Busby picks up her dribble. Pass down low goes to Hurd. Left wing out to Miles. She'll drive, gets in the lane, floats on, one off the glass, knows good. Rebound by Grizzle, where she finds Lowe. Ottawa leading Friends 21-13, 8 minutes left in the first half. Lob inside to Grizzle. She'll spin, goes baseline, kicks it out to Lowe. Wide open three on the way. It's going to be off, an air ball. Simons had it in her hands and then goes out of bounds. Grizzle showing her playmaking ability as they had double teamed on her. Beautiful pass to Lowe. I think it might have caught her a little off guard. That's one that Amir Lowe probably wants back. She is such a good shooter from the wing. Hasn't connected so far tonight. As Ottawa now 1 of 6 from behind the arc, and Ottawa not paying attention on the inbound. An easy lay-in for Jayla Dennis. As it's 21-15, Ottawa with the lead. Friends has cut it to a 6-point deficit. Off the screen is Simons. Will she take another three? She will. It's halfway down, pops out, ball still fought for. Ottawa gets an offensive rebound out to Grizzle. Grizzle spinning in the lane, goes off the glass with the left hand, just going right back to her favorite move and lays it in over the taller Tiffany Hurd. Mariah Grizzle with her first points. Ottawa's lead back to 8. 7:13 left in the halves. Ottawa doing a good job of switching up their defenses, going to the baseline and unable to score off the foul. It's going to be Busby. She got Ottawa to bite on the head fake. She gets to shoot 2 free throws. Mackenzie Shippey will check back in. Shippey, who started this game, has been out for a long period of time here. First free throw good as she gets the bounce. Friends 1 of 3 from the foul line. Second on the way, good. Cooks checking back in, has it in the left corner. They're trying to go down low to Grizzle, they will. Mariah off the glass one more time through the contact, scores with the left hand. Very underrated with her left hand as a right-handed shooter, but loves to get to that left side. Ottawa up by 8 again. Shippey to Ward, right side out to Busby. Busby with some space, decides not to take the open jumper. Hurd, left side to Shippey, her elbow jumper, an air ball, might have been blocked a little bit by Simons. Low, long pass to Simons, can she keep it in place? She can, and then it goes off the leg of a Falcon, and a nice job by Ward to keep it in play. As going the other way is Semino. Semino's lob gonna be out of bounds. And actually, we're gonna make a change here. That is Dejanay Adams, who is number 5, so that makes sense as she is on the score sheet as number 23. So Adams is actually currently the leading scorer, as she is now on the bench as they'll check her out. But the freshman from Wichita been in and out of this game here early on. 25-17 OU, 6:05 left here in the second quarter. Again, here's Grizzle one more time off the glass. 3 possessions in a row, 3 straight buckets for Mariah Grizzle as she's got 6. 10-point lead now for OU, 5:50 left in the half. Against the team they haven't beaten since 2016. In the lane, Busby with the floater, good. Got right around 2 Ottawa defenders and finished from 7 feet. Cooks with the left-hand dribble, she'll dribble back out between the circles. Finds Lowe, back to Cooks. And Grizzle right now asking for the ball, and they're gonna have a kick ball to remain with Ottawa. Talman comes into the game for OU. Simons will take a seat. Turning for the Falcons will be Cassie Kinneberg. 5:24 left in the half. Ottawa 27, Friends 19. Inbound will come from low to the right of the basket, where she finds Grizzle in the short corner. Here's Mariah spinning, contact, trying to go off the glass. Shot's no good. Talman gets the offensive rebound, and they're going to call her for a travel. Shuffled her feet inside the paint, and she was trying to battle through a triple team. Only Ottawa's third turnover of the first half. Busby, right side to Shippey. Back to Busby in the right corner as she runs the baseline. Swing it from right to left into the hands of Simino. Shippey to Simino, dribbles baseline. Ottawa looks to trap on her. Shippey, 5 on the shot clock. Looking to travel there was Busby. They'll kick it to Ward, deep range 3 off the front rim. Ball's battled for, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last off Ottawa. That one took a hard ricochet off the rim. And then off the leg of Amir Lowe. Sub for the Braves, we'll see McAvoy check in for Amir Lowe. 4:44 left in the half. Braves 27, Falcons 19. Busby to inbound. Goes in the short corner. Now back in the hands of Simino in the left corner. Picks up her dribble. Goes to the middle of the floor to Shippey. Left side Busby to the free throw line to Ward. Her jumper, and that's her money spot from that left elbow. Almost never misses. She gets Friends within 6. 27-21 OU. Cooks left side to Anderson. Pump fakes the 3, jab step. Now she will take the 3. Yes, Haley Anderson drills her first triple to give Ottawa their largest lead of the game as they go up by 9. Ottawa just 2 of 8 from behind the arc. But a big one there for Haley Anderson to hopefully get her going. Shippey. Left side to Simino. Skip pass out to Busby in the short corner. It'll go. Pass down low to Ward. Beautiful ball movement, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Ottawa as Cooks found herself in a bad spot on that rotation on the right block, trying to deal with Shippey. As Cooks goes 5'4", Mackenzie Shippey at 5'10", so really not a bad foul. That's the 4th team foul on OU. First personal on Alicia Cooks. We'll see Gracie Salmons check in, the 5'6" sophomore from Aubrey, Texas. First time she stepped on the floor today. Busby, wide open 3. She shuffled her feet, no stoppage. Shot's no good. Offensive rebound put back is going to go from Kinneberg. Teams trading buckets. Nice pass inside. Can McAvoy finish with the left hand? She can, as Cooks bullets a pass to the left block and gives Ottawa a 9-point lead yet again. Busby, right side out to Salmons. Deep 3 on the way for Salmons off the front rim. Simons had the rebound, and then it's ripped away, but a whistle first, and a foul's going to be called on the Falcons. Ottawa's outscored Friends 14-12 in the second quarter. Falcons going into a full court trap, and now they'll drop off into the half court. They've shown that look a couple times. It's a Falcons team that a couple years ago when they won the KCAC would press you for 4 quarters. Just unrelenting pressure. Different style from head coach Dean Jadderson since he came in. He had some really good teams at Sterling as well. Cooks on the right wing. 4 on the shot clock, gonna have to get something up. She can, it's a turnover. And a steal by Salmons for Friends. 2:50 left in the half. Salmons goes baseline. Pass inside, finds Kinneberg, and she's gonna be fouled. Good look that time by Salmons as she drew a crowd of 3 Braves. Only had 1 stoppage so far, and that was the end of the first quarter. Flown by. First half is taken right at 30 minutes. Free throw good for Kinneberg. Freshman from Valley Center. 2:45 left in the half. Kinneberg now with 3 points. Second's good as well, as we're going to get a sub here by the Falcons. We'll see Khadijah Miller check back in along with Tiffany Hurd. Falcons are now 4 of 6 from the foul line. Braves lead it by 7. 2:40 left in the half. Cooks gonna get a screen. Instead, she leaves it with Simons on the handoff. Simons finds Haley Anderson. Anderson to the bucket, steps through, going off the glass. No, she's gonna be called for the travel first. Head coach Tarnisha Scott not happy with that call. Could have gone either way, I think. There was contact initially from Jayla Dennis. But again, Ottawa's done a good job staying away from the turnovers. Just 6 so far. 2:23 left in the half. And they're going to stretch out that 2-3 zone. Hurd, skip pass out to Salmon. She'll step through, and she's going to be called for the travel. On the other hand, Friends with 9 turnovers. Sub for the Braves, we'll see Guzman check in for McAvoy. So the Braves are going to go with both of their point guards on the floor at the same time here, as they'll have Guzman and Cooks in the game. Cooks, so much speed, does a great job of getting in the front court. Save Ottawa some time when they run that offense. And then I say that as she loses out of bounds. Got the broadcaster's curse there. A little too much dribbling that time. Back-to-back possessions with turnovers for OU. 2:03 left in the half. 32-25 lead still for Ottawa. Miller, right side out to Dennis, back to Miller. Salmons thought about the 3. We're gonna lob it inside as it unfortunately goes off Ottawa. Can she save it? She can, as Simons able to track it down in the corner. Turnover for OU. Here's Simons, right wing, gets in the lane, looks to attack, floats. Can she get a go with left hand? She can't, but they're gonna get an offensive rebound out to Guzman. Inside to Anderson, off the glass, yes! Haley Anderson off the dish from Alyssa Guzman. And Ottawa's lead back to 9, 1:27 left in the half. As the cheer team here today, pep bands here. Ottawa getting as many bodies as possible here on Christmas break. A few fans as well. Khadijah Miller throws up a wild shot, and she's gonna be called for the charge as she runs over Haley Anderson. Allowing parents in the building today, and then any students that are on campus, as there are a few athletic programs that are still here. Men's wrestling, who shut out Bethany last night, 49-0 here inside Wilson Fieldhouse. They go to 2-0 in KCAC. Colby Crank in that program, just outside the top 20 in the men's wrestling rankings. 1 minute left here in the first half, 34-25 OU, and they've really seemed like they've been in control most of the half. Here's Grizzle, fadeaway, turns and scores from 5, as she, now with 8 points in the half, gives Ottawa their largest lead at 11, 36-25. Salmons clears some space, picks up her dribble. Now she's in trouble near the Ottawa bench. Left side to Miller. Miller skip pass. Now right side to Dennis, to Miller, short corner to Hurd. Hurd skip pass with 9 on the shot clock. 3-pointer on the way for Salmons is good. Gracie Salmons has come off the bench to score 5 and cut the Ottawa lead to 8 as the Braves can hold for the final shot. Guzman, left side to Anderson. They're looking to trap her. Anderson gets the screen, picks up her dribble, finds Guzman. Guzman goes baseline. It's going to be stolen away with 4 seconds left in the half, but Anderson takes it away. Her jumper at the buzzer, banks in. What an effort there by Haley Anderson. Had the wherewithal to realize how much time is on the clock, just force something up. And Ottawa will take a double-digit lead into halftime, up 38-28. On the Friends University Falcons. We'll take a timeout. Here lists Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Now that you're out and about again, there's a better chance you may need us sooner than later. At CarStar Ottawa, our lobby is open and we're ready to take care of your vehicle with convenient and trustworthy repairs. Call 242-8916 CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
The ORC is now offering our annual Stockings for Seniors. Bring joy this holiday season by picking up a wish list at the Goppert Building. Call 785-242-1939 or visit our website for more information. The Ottawa Record Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Hi, it's Derek Chappell talking with you today about Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Kathy, Phil, and the staff at Sutton's Jewelry asked me to appeal to your creative side. So picture this. You've got those old jewelry pieces in a case you haven't opened in years. You take them out, blow the dust off, and drop them off at Sutton's Jewelry. Suddenly, that old ring becomes a new engagement ring. Those earrings are now part of a beautiful new necklace. Preserve the memory, but redesign the piece exactly as you want at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main. Now you know why they say you've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Welcome back. Ottawa leading at the break 38-28 over Friends University, and it was Ottawa's defense that got them the lead. They've turned over Friends 12 times in the half compared to just 8 for OU, and Haley Anderson capped off that first half with a 7-footer. First off got the steal and then got the 7-footer to go off the glass to give Ottawa that 10-point lead. They led by as many as 11 in the half, as they led at the end of one 18-11. They shot 6 of 16 from the field, forced 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Jalissa Simons scored 6 points in the first quarter. In the second quarter, it was a mixture of Mariah Grizzle and Jill Talman, as Mariah Grizzle ended up scoring 3 possessions in a row, finished with 8 in the first half. And Ottawa finds themselves up by 10, 38-28 over the Friends Falcons, looking to beat them for the first time since the 2016 KCAC semifinals, and the first time here in Wilson Fieldhouse since 2015. We'll take a timeout. We come back, we'll look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your Local IQ marketing expert, today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse as Ottawa leads it at the break 38-28 over the Friends University Falcons in our women's contest tonight. Reminder, we'll have the men's contest to follow for the first time this season. That one's scheduled to start at 6 o'clock as we'll have pregame for you around 5:50. So if you hear a little music after the end of this one, if we get done a little early, don't worry, we'll be back at around 5:50 to get that one started as the Braves look to avenge an 81-73 loss to the Falcons just a week ago. As with these COVID times, teams trying to get connected and play as many games as possible during this Christmas break, almost like as close as you can get to a bubble of some kind to try and get in all 24 KCAC games. As Ottawa's only played 3 conference games this year, they are 0-3, coming off a tough loss to Kansas Wesleyan on Monday, 95-93. Looking at scores from around the KCAC this afternoon, Kansas Wesleyan and McPherson on the men's side already playing a close one. It's the second game in a row Kansas Wesleyan's going to win by 2. They win 68-66 over McPherson. Tough last 3 games for the Bulldogs as they've lost 3 in a row after starting at 2-0. On the men's side, no other scores at this point. On the women's side, we will see Kansas Wesleyan taking on York. I believe that one starts at 6. Tabor and Sterling, a big one there from Hillsborough, as that one will start at 6 p.m. Sterling, the next opponent for Ottawa University. They will be on the road, making that long trek out to Sterling, Kansas. Right now, time scheduled for 3 and 5. Make sure you stay connected with KOFO and with Braves Athletics on Twitter and Facebook, as SID Katie Tula does a tremendous job of keeping us updated on any schedule changes, as this one actually moved up, originally slated for 6 and 8. Decided to go ahead and push these to 4 and 6. So time's changing, it seems like daily, but as long as we're playing basketball, these two teams will be there, and hopefully I'll be there too. So we'll take another break. We come back, we will look at those first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
At the half here in Ottawa, as the Braves lead the Falcons 38-28 at halftime, and we'll look at those first half stats. Start with the visitors from Wichita. Leading scorer in that first half for the Falcons was Bridget Busby, 6 points on 2 of 4 shooting to go along with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Gracie Salmons finished with 3 on 1 of 2 shooting. Khadijah Miller, 1 of 4 for 3 points. Dejanay Adams was 6 points on 3 of 3 shooting. Kira Ward with 4. Mackenzie Shippey with 2 on 1 of 4 shooting. Cassie Kinneberg with 4. As that rounds out the scoring for the Falcons. They're 11 of 25 from the field, 2 of 9 from behind the three-point line, and 4 of 6 from the foul line. 15 total rebounds for the Falcons, and just 4 assists on those 11 made baskets, 4 steals, 12 turnovers, 1 block, and 8 team fouls. As we'll look at the individual scores for Ottawa here in just a second, as I'll get that pulled up. Leading scorer for OU, Haley Anderson, 9 points, all coming in the second half on 3 of 6 shooting, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Mariah Grizzle, 4 of 6 shooting, 8 points and 6 rebounds, as she is on her way to potentially her 3rd double-double in a row, as she had one last week against Avila and then one on Monday against Bellevue. Jalissa Simon scored 9 points, 7 of those 9 coming in the first quarter. Jill Talman finished with 6, Amir Lowe with 2 on 1 of 8 shooting. Ottawa overall 15 of 29 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, and 6 of 10 from the foul line. 9 assists, though, on those 15 made baskets, 6 steals, 8 turnovers, and 8 team fouls, as Ottawa currently leads by 10, 38-28. Looking at the enhanced scoring, bench points in favor of Friends 12-10, but points in the paint in favor of OU 16-12. Second chance points, Ottawa leads 5-4, and then points off turnovers, a big factor in that first half, is that kind of shows where the lead is, which from time to time that's usually the case, as it's 14-6 in favor of Ottawa on points off turnovers. Is Ottawa looking to beat the Falcons for the first time in 8 years, and head coach Tarnisha Scott looking to pick up her second win of the year as Ottawa leads 38-28 over Friends. We'll take a timeout. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by JD Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For JD Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
As we get set for the second half, we'll go ahead and look at starters as both teams have taken the floor. For the Falcons, it will be Semino joined by Ward, Busby, Shippey, and Kinneberg. So the starters back out there. Only player in foul trouble right now for the Falcons is Bridget Busby, as she has 2. For Ottawa, they're going to go with Haley Anderson, Mariah Grizzle, Alicia Cooks, Jalissa Simon, and Amir Lowe. As no one in foul trouble there for OU. 18 fouls for both in that first half, as it was fast moving. Neither team really got into the bonus, as Ottawa leading by 10 at the break, but expect Friends to come out. They had a lot of success when they were able to work the ball inside first and then kick it out to their shooters, but their shooters have not been able to knock down, really had any success. Just 2 of 9 from 3. One of those was at the end of the shot clock, literally just trying to get the shot off. As that was Khadijah Miller who knocked one of those 2 down. So not a lot of threes made in rhythm right now for the Friends University Falcons. As Ottawa outscored Friends in the first quarter 18-11 and then 20-17 in the second. Ottawa sits at 1-5, 1-3 in the KCAC. But the way the standings are set up right now, of course, you know, you've got Sterling at the top. They find themselves at 9-0, 13-0 overall. St. Mary, of course, 1-0. They've only played 1 game in conference play. As we will now, great timing here by Coach Bruce Tate, as always, to join us right as we start the second half. Coach, you missed a good one so far. We shot the ball well, played good defense, and it's been working through your bigs inside with Talman and Grizzle.
Yeah, I was trying to watch a little bit while I was in the office, so noticed that they pulled away a little bit, had a decent run there in the second quarter, so see if I can catch up and see what's going on here.
Ottawa goes from right to left in the second half, as this broadcast will sound much better now that we've got Bruce with us, as it'll be Alicia Cooks, right wing, out to Lowe, standing on the NAI logo in front of the Ottawa bench. The lefty goes with her left-hand dribble out to Simons. Left side out to Cooks and goes right to her hands for a turnover. And one thing we talked at the break about, Bruce, was Ottawa's ability to hang on to the basketball. Only turned it over 8 times in the half. Turned 12 over on Friends, turning into 14 points.
Yeah, that's great to hear that they only turned over 8 times there in the first half. I know on Monday, that was a big reason why they dropped that game, was because of turnovers.
Ottawa back into that 2-3 zone, as Friends will swing it from right to left, gets in the short corner to Kenneberg. Look like she shuffled her feet. Out to Busby. That pass is tipped. Cooks takes it away, and she'll quickly go the other way. That has Anderson on the other end. Left-hand layup's going to be short. Caught herself in no man's land there. Ball's picked up by Friends. Busby with the left-hand dribble with those 2 fouls. Swings it over to Shippey. Shippey back to Busby. Back to Shippey. She'll step into a 3 from the point. Good. That's a big 3 there for Friends to draw them within 7. And here comes that full court pressure.
Yeah, just got relaxed their own defense and gave up a decent look.
Lowe out to Simon. She's hit that short jumper 3 times today. Make it 4. As Ottawa goes up by 9.
Good to see her knock down a shot. She's been playing pretty well the last couple of ball games.
Mid-range game has been there most of the day, as she goes into double figures now with 11. Pass goes through the hands of Ward. Still makes it to a Falcon. Down low, Ottawa loses Kenneberg. Can she finish at the rim? Yes, and the foul. Nothing you can do about that first bounce, but losing her down on the block, you just can't have it.
Yeah, that was a great college basketball move there and great finish.
Kenneberg, just a freshman, a 6-foot freshman from Valley Center, heads to the line to finish the 3-point play as she has 6 points. Friends is a team 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Finishes the 3-point play and gives Ottawa a 6-point, or make that trims Ottawa's lead down to 6. 8:20 left in the third quarter as Cooks is going to take a timeout here, and Ottawa going to take a 30-second with 8:18 remaining. Ottawa leads Friends 40-34. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
I'm Dr. Andrea Russo, a cardiologist. Maybe you're waiting to talk to your doctor right now. But if you're having an irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, don't wait. This could be a serious condition like atrial fibrillation, which can make you about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you're having these symptoms, don't wait. Talk to a doctor by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Good time out there by the Braves just to get on the same page and see if they can come out and take advantage of it.
Amir Lowe takes a 3 off the mark. Rebound by the Falcons. Chance to cut it within a 1-possession game with a 3. Shippey, left side out to Busby. Still swinging around the horn. Shippey open for 3 again. It's going to be off the front rim. Rebound pulled down by Lowe. Lowe out to Cooks near midcourt. Finds Anderson in the short corner. Anderson to the bucket. She's going to be fouled, as it'll be a blocking foul called down low, as Kenneberg might switch it around and give it on Ward.
Yeah.
Both of them were there, as Anderson again splitting the double. It is going to go on Kenneberg, her second. Team's first of the second half, as Anderson led the way for Ottawa with 9 points in the first half. Misses the first free throw. Braves find themselves 6 of 11 from the foul line.
Crucial.
Second free throw going to go for Anderson, the 5'7" junior from Clinton, Utah, and we see Ottawa going with a 1-2-2 trap. Dangerous pass. Does find the hands of a Falcon and Kayla Semino. In the corner, they'll kick it. Busby going baseline, goes right by Grizzle. That's a tough guard there for Mariah.
Yeah, she's not out there too often.
And a long three-quarter court pass is going to be knocked out of bounds by Ward. It'll stay with Ottawa, as Cooks will catch you sleeping from time to time if you're not paying attention. She's done it a couple times to Anderson today, almost able to get Ottawa an easy layup on the other end.
Yep, sees the floor extremely well.
Inbound goes to Cooks between the circles. Down low, they'll go to Grizzle. Backing in on Kinneberg, who's got those 2 fouls. Nice pass inside to Lowe. She's going to be called for the travel. Just couldn't decide what she wanted to do.
Yeah, just got in a tough spot there and kind of just underneath the basket. It's kind of surprised her.
That's 3 turnovers in the quarter for Ottawa as their lead at 41-36. 7:10 left in the third quarter. They're going to try and trap Shippey. Down low, jumper from 7, going to be off the backboard. Offensive rebound, though. And we're going to have a jump ball as Anderson and Ward tie it up. But second time we've seen Cooks down on the block trying to box out some bigs, and that's kind of what happens when you have to trap.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you get caught out of position. You know, in those pressing situations, you just got to be a great basketball player and make the best play.
Friends with the basketball. Shippey, left side, open 3 for Semino, yes. And after only making 2 threes in the first half, Friends has hit 2 of their first 3 to start the second, and they've cut it to a 2-point lead. And the officials now saying it was a 2. Is that correct?
Did they?
On the scoreboard, it says 38. So interesting. Here's Lowe to Simons. His Friends now showing his own. Simons going to make him pay with a triple.
Good look for her. Simons is coming alive here in the black and gold.
14 points for Jalissa Simons. Friends breaks the trap, leaves Ward open in the corner for 3. Can she respond? She cannot. And then getting the block is Simons, but caught the body of Shippey first. Sent that ball into the Friends bench. But the backside offensive rebounds, that's the 3rd time we've seen it in this quarter. It paid off for the Falcons.
Yep, Simons just letting know her presence there in the paint. Great rotation on the defense there, and was fairly aggressive, but got the foul.
First free throw, no good that time. Ottawa leading at 44-30. I still think that was a 3 though that we saw in the corner.
Yeah.
More, but we'll wait to see if they look at that at the end of the quarter. Seconds off the mark as well, and no harm done here for Ottawa on that possession. Simons in the short corner. Get past, finds Amir Lowe. Might have traveled as well. Her jumper good, though, from 15. And Ottawa's mid-range game has been tremendous as they're still shooting over 51%.
Yeah, they're doing great shooting the basketball here the past few ball games. So it's good to get those buckets down. So if they can take away some of those turnovers, they'll get more opportunities.
Short corner, Kinneberg. Pass tipped up in the air, right in the hands of Anderson for OU. Anderson out to Cooks. Down low to Simons. Simons picks up her dribble, finds Anderson. Her top of the key 3 off the front rim. Offensive board by Grizzle. Here's Cooks at the end of the arrowhead. Right wing pass out to Lowe. She can shoot the 3. Are they going to leave her alone there? They are, so she'll take it, step into one, it draws rim. That's it. Offensive rebound again by Anderson. Her runner from the free throw line, good. 10-point lead for Ottawa. 5:18 left in the third quarter, Bruce.
Yeah. Don't know what the rebound margin is since I'm just coming in, but the Braves are living up to that consistency of getting those second chance points.
Just 19-18 in favor of Friends on the boards, and Simon's able to get a big rebound over the bigger Kinneberg. Ottawa goes the other way off the missed 3. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Lowe. Can she take the 15-footer again? It's halfway down. Simon's able to get a hand on it, but the Falcons go the other way, 2-on-3. Semino out to Shippey. Shippey attacks, gets inside. That's got to be a charge.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to say potential flop warning. And then Ward and Grizzle get tied up, and it'll be Ottawa basketball.
Ooh, I thought she was in position, so.
Felt like she was there for a while.
So.
Subs coming for both squads as we'll see McAvoy check in. And I believe she is the only sub for Ottawa. For Friends, it'll be Tiffany Hurd checking in, along with Khadijah Miller. And also Dejanay Adams. McAvoy out to Simons, to Cooks in the left corner, goes baseline, kicks it out to McAvoy. Can she hit a 12-footer? No, but she's plowed to the floor at the end of that play.
Man.
She hits the deck, rebound for Friends. 4:20 in the third. Remain, it's a 10-point lead for Ottawa. Busby, make it Semino, excuse me, as they're just gonna work it from right to left. Short corner out to Hurd. To the top of the key, out to Miller. Miller driving, pass down low to Ward. Three-pointer from the wing on the way off the front rim. Offensive rebound though by the Falcons as two players run into each other. Miller to the free throw line to Ward at the elbow. Loves that jumper, doesn't take it this time. Instead, Miller takes a straightaway three. It's no good. Rebound by Grizzle for Ottawa as they're able to stay away from giving up points on the second chance.
Yeah, I thought Friends did a great job of ball movement in that possession, but just came up short.
Haley Anderson with a step back three, not the shot you want, out of rhythm that time as it hits the rim, and they're going to have a timeout called by Friends, as it's going to be a full timeout called by head coach Dean Jatterson, as Ottawa leads Friends 48-38. 3:40 remains. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol Chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Ooh, let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol Chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Grainger, your experienced safety partner, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, committed to helping keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com/safety, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back. Ottawa leads it 48-38 over Friends, Bruce, and Braves still shooting 47% from the field. The mid-range game has really come on.
Yeah, one of the the areas of the floor that is not guarded extremely well is that mid-range game. So it's good to see the Braves taking advantage of that shot and knocking it down, and they're doing well here.
Back to the 2-3 zone go the Braves. Semino up top to Miller. He'll swing it from right to left. Three-pointer on the way for Adams, good. And Dejanay Adams, as she hits another jumper in that first half, had 6 points, so she's up to 9.
Yeah, this is a shooting display by Friends. It's not one of their strong shoots to knock down threes, but taking advantage of the open looks and knocking them down.
And a good play coming out of the timeout. Here's Simons open for a three, and it's going to be a 3-second violation on Talman.
Yeah, I think she expected her high school teammate there to shoot the basketball. I mean, like, come on, kid, you usually take that shot.
7-point lead for OU, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And again, Ottawa really having to chase here with the zone. Has given Friends some open looks. They've hit 3 threes, but just 3 out of 15. Skip pass finds the hands of Adams. Cook's trying to take a gamble on Miller, leaves Busby open. Going baseline is Semino. She's going to be called for the travel. Got a little too excited to shove that baseline really wide open.
Yeah, one of the kind of the toughest things to teach there in basketball, that shot fake, and players usually like to lift that pivot foot, and they like to travel.
McAvoy right wing goes baseline, down low she'll find Talman, left side out to Cooks, and she hit a 10-footer. It's an air ball and a rebound for Friends. Ottawa's come up empty on their last 3 offensive possessions. Miller right hand dribble directing traffic, right wing pass. Now she'll come back to the left side, right side Semino, skip pass out into the hands of Adams. They'll go down low to her. Dangerous pass now. Adams wants to take the 3 long. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Miller for Friends. They'll get a second chance here. Miller with the jumper from the elbow off the mark. Offensive rebound though by Hurd, and then a foul's going to be committed by Talman. With 1:53 left in the third, and Ottawa leading by 7, 48-41.
Yeah, well, Braves defense did a great job. With Miller there, that's not her forte there on that jump shot. So when you force that type of shot, you got to be ready and to get that defensive rebound.
Sub for the Braves is Grizzle will come in for Ottawa. Talman will sit. Guzman will check in for McAvoy. On the floor, that makes Simons, Cooks, Lowe, Grizzle and Guzman. Miller goes baseline. Little contact there. Hurd with a floater. Misses everything. Ball's kicked around and picked up by Amir Lowe. Thought it was going to be another opportunity for Friends. Lowe finds Cooks. 1:40 left in the third. Braves by 7. Guzman. And a whistle off the ball.
Yeah.
And really haven't been too many fouls tonight.
Yeah.
Only the second team foul on Friends. Neither team has gotten in the bonus in the first 2 quarters. Doesn't look like they're going to get it here in the third as the officials have really let them play.
Yeah, and Braves playing that zone defense, so that decreases some foul opportunities, and they're playing smart in their press.
Inside pass at the feet of Grizzle, and she's in trouble here, Bruce. They'll kick it out to Guzman, picks up her dribble, steps through, finds Simons. Did she get her left hand left to go? No, it's short. And a rebound by the Falcons as Ottawa has come up empty. 4 straight possessions.
Good look there.
Adams out to Miller. Miller with the runner from 15 goes in.
Well, I think she said, I'll prove you wrong, Tate. I'm not just jumping down, so good shot there by Miller.
Closest Friends has been in the second half as they've cut it to a 5-point deficit. Low to the short corner, drills between the legs, right hand drill for her, picks it up. Up top to Cooks, back to Low. Thought about the 3, then goes baseline, and then she hits the deck and loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, tough possession there by the Braves. Looks like there was a little out of sync though. So Friends turned up the defensive pressure, kept the ball on one side of the floor there, did their job, and that usually what's happening is a turnover.
Ottawa's leading scorer coming into tonight, Haley Anderson, checks back in. Simons leads Ottawa in scoring tonight with 14. Miller, left side, back to Miller, right side pass into the hands of Adams. She goes short corner floater, not gonna go. Rebound by Grizzle. Had to take it away from 2 Falcons with 34 seconds remaining.
Yeah, great rebound there.
Cooks, right wing, out to Guzman. Back to Cooks. About a 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Low, left-hand dribble, gets the elbow, finds Guzman. Down low, they'll find Anderson. Anderson by her defender, tries to go through the contact, gets her own rebound, and then it's gonna be knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Ottawa with 4 on the shot clock, 11 on the game clock. And Ottawa going to take a timeout as they still have 4 remaining and try and drop a good shot up here, Bruce, as it will be a 30-second time. We'll go and keep it here. Friends is drawn within 5. A bucket here could be major going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. A great rebound here by Grizzle to gain that possession. And the Braves got a good opportunity to try to close out this quarter here with the made bucket. Going to be tough here with 4 seconds, so hopefully Coach Scott can draw up something that they can get a great look at the block, at the 3-point line, get it off soon enough to potentially do their thing, get an offensive rebound, maybe a putback, and I think that'll be huge. Momentum builder here to start this 4th quarter.
Friends only made 1 3 in the first half. They made 3 here in the third, and they are now up to 40% from the field after struggling to put the ball in the hoop in the first half. As 11 seconds on the play clock, 4 on the shot clock. Inbound will come from Amir Lowe to the left of the Ottawa basket. Lowe's inbound. Finds Grizzle, puts it on the floor, shots blocked, and Friends can get the final shot here. Miller quickly into the front court. One of the fastest players in the KCAC fadeaway jumper is going to be long. Putback is going to be no good. Everyone thought the quarter was over, and almost getting the putback there was Hurd. But Ottawa will take a 5-point lead into the 4th quarter, looking for their first win over Friends in 8 years. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
As a minimalist, paying less for insurance is more.
Nice place. Is your house a bubble?
It's a dome. I find corners unnecessary.
At Liberty Mutual, that's how we feel about overpaying for insurance.
But I do miss having shelves.
What would you put on them?
Nothing, obviously.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I'm Dr. Andrea Russo, a cardiologist. Maybe you're waiting to talk to your doctor right now. But if you're having an irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, don't wait. This could be a serious condition like atrial fibrillation, which can make you about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you're having these symptoms, don't wait. Talk to a doctor by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
And we're back as Ottawa will start the 4th quarter with the ball. make that it'll be Friends basketball. We did have that one tie up there towards the end. So Ottawa leading Friends 48-43 on the floor for the Braves. Anderson, Grizzle, Simons, joined by Lowe and Cooks. As it has been a defensive battle so far, Bruce.
Yeah, absolutely. Two teams that are fighting for KCAC position down at the bottom, and
not the start you want if you're Ottawa. Trying to trap up high, losing track of the center Kinneberg, and just like that, it's down to a one-possession game on the layup. 48-45 OU, 9:40 to play. Here's Cooks with a jumper. Not often she shoots the basketball. Ball's tipped around. Simons gets the offensive board. Anderson gets it. Ball's loose and stripped away by Miller, and here she comes the other way. Miller to the bucket, off the glass. Shot's no good. Cooks had it, but it was ripped away by Kinneberg, and she's going to be called for the double dribble. Like the look there by Cooks.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take a jumper and see if you can get something to go. And we've seen her hit those from time to time.
Yeah, that's her shot. I mean, you can't be too disappointed there as a coach. Wide open look, and that's your shot. You got to take it.
9:15 left. Into the hands of Haley Anderson. Had a quiet third quarter. Only scored 2 points. They're scoring 9 in the first. And a whistle off the ball as Grizzle was fighting through a couple screens. I think that one's going to go on Miles. No, they're going to say Kinneberg.
It's 3.
That's her third personal. Only player really in foul trouble for either team right now. Inbound finds Simons. Can she hit a 7-footer again? Yes. Just on repeat today, Bruce.
Yeah. Like I said, it's great to see her going. I know Coach Scott is expecting a lot of scoring out of her, and she's showing that ability today.
16 points for Simons. Three-pointer buried for Friends on the other end. Is getting it to go as Aaliyah Miles. And it's down to a 2-point Ottawa lead. Braves have led by as many as 11. It's been trimmed to 2. Anderson right wing. She's guarded by Adams. Here's Lowe looking to attack. Left-hand layup. Good, as she was able to fade away from the bigger Kinneberg.
Yeah, great north-south drive there, and great finish with her strong hand.
52-48 Braves. Adams driving on Lowe. That's got to be a charge. No whistle, but a steal for Anderson the other way. Anderson to the bucket. Can she take the contact? She can, but the layup's no good, and 2 free throws upcoming. I've got to give credit to Lowe there for beating Adams to the spot and forcing the turnover on the other end.
Yep. So great job by the Braves, just playing until they hear the whistle and got it, free possession there. Anderson does a great job pushing in transition and see if she can get 2 free ones here at the line.
Friends who went with the bigger lineup to start the quarter, they take out Hurd and make that Gregory and Kinneberg. They tried to go with 2 of their posts to start the quarter, and Ottawa showing a little bit of that pace and able to get to the bucket and earn some free throws. We'll see Tiffany Hurd return. Anderson misses the second free throw after making the first, as she has 12. 5-point lead for Ottawa, 8-7 left. Miller, her pass is stolen away, and here goes Anderson the other way, 1-on-0. All the way to the bucket. She was expecting the contact, didn't come, and then a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa.
Yeah. Tough possession there by the Braves, so that's one you got to finish, and the lack of the finish there led to a foul on one of your teammates, so I think Anderson would like to have that one back.
Foul's going to be called on Anderson. Her second personal, but Anderson was the one that had already blown by. If anyone, that's going to be on Low, but with 7:56 to play, you'd hope your leading scorer. I can understand fighting for it a little bit, but
yeah.
Miller, left side out to Adams, right side out to Miles. Pass inside to Ward. That's got to be a travel. No, they're going to call the foul instead. Adams with the Euro step, and then maybe a China step. I don't know what you call the additional one from there. A couple there inside before the whistle was blown. We'll call it the hardened step. Does that work?
Hardened step.
There you go.
We'll take that.
The third step that can go either way for an official. What a move by Miller. Going to get the jumper from 5 as Amir Lowe ended up on the floor. She was shook out of her shoes. And that's more of a welcome to the KCAC one, as Khadijah Miller could make a case for the fastest player in the conference.
She is extremely quick, and she's a fireball, and Lowe was asking for a wet spot over there. So
Left wing pass as Cook's going to take a jumper just off the mark. Her 2 jumpers today have just been a little off the mark today. Going baseline, Grizzle takes the contact, trying to score with the left hand. It misses everything. She kind of caught herself in no man's land again under the basket.
Yep, sure did.
Friends with a chance to tie the game with a 3 with 7 minutes to go. Ward to her favorite elbow spot. Instead goes to the basket. Shot's no good. Hurd gets the rebound, kicks it out into the hands of Miles, but her pass stolen. No, she gets it right back. Ottawa gives it away. Miles, left side, Adams for a 3 off the mark, long, and it's going to be off of Ottawa, I believe. No, yes, it will.
Now that one, her toe was on the line, so I watched it that time, but he called it a 3. So
rebounding edge starting to tilt in favor of Friends. They're up on boards 33-28.
Yep.
Subs coming in. We'll see Mackenzie Shippey.
Yeah, this Friends team's not gonna go away. They're gonna continue to fight. They're pretty scrappy, and they'll play till the end.
Inbounds finds Shippey out to Semino. Top of the key, Shippey. Left wing pass finds Miller. That's probably one you can back off a little bit if you're low.
Yep.
Semino, left-hand dribble. Nice cut inside by Ward. Her runner from 4 feet, if you can call it that, banks in, and it's a 1-point lead for OU. 11-point lead down to 1. And you've got 3 timeouts, maybe a chance to use one here if you're head coach Tarnisha Scott, and she will take one.
Yep.
As Ottawa leads Friends 53-52, 6:16 left in the 4th quarter. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol Chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Ooh, let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol Chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
The KOFO Thanks for Giving project means more to our community this holiday than ever before. With so many families affected as a result of the COVID-19 virus, you can help by dropping off non-perishable food items, clothing, or toys at one of our Thanks for Giving pantries located at Frank Eye Center or Cosentino's Price Chopper. Donated items will be distributed to Hope House and ECAN. Thank you to Midwest Cabinet for constructing the pantries, and thank you to our listeners for your help this holiday. From KOFO.
Ottawa's lead trimmed from 11 down to 1, Bruce, and offensively, nothing really going for Ottawa here in the second half. They've been outscored 24-15 as they've been outscored in the 4th quarter 9-5. But where does the offense have to come from right now if you're head coach Tarnisha Scott?
Good time out here. I think it's important for the Braves just not to overreact. A lot of unlucky things going here, taking one possession at a time, and just make sure they get a good look.
It looks like the scoreboard just shut off inside of Wilson Fieldhouse as we're playing with nothing. 6:15 remaining. Clock is completely stopped right now at 53-52. And now the officials are going to talk. Not sure if power went completely shut off, but now they're going to talk about, it's going to be Friends basketball. Just how much time do you need to run off on that possession prior, which maybe 30 seconds. Ottawa got a shot up pretty quick coming out of it. It was at the 6:46 mark.
Yep.
So I'd say really not a, apologies, it was 6:16 at that last time out. So I guess they're going to continue to play through it here. 6:11. So you could say the 6-minute mark, but the officials just going to go with it as Friends with their first opportunity to take a lead since the 1st quarter. 53-52 OU. Miller, left side, Shippey, and she looked like she traveled. Again, shuffling her feet. Miller passes tip, ball's loose. Picked up by Semino. Semino to Miller from straight away for a 3, off the mark. Long rebound, Simons can't grab it. Rebound by Friends, and that's kind of been the story of the second half as Guzman got a hand on it and knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Friends, but those long rebounds seem to be finding the hands of the Falcons here in the second half.
Yeah, momentum's starting to definitely shift with those long rebounds, and Braves just got to do a better job just chasing those balls. It's 50-50 balls, so they're forcing them into bad shots, but they've got to get themselves in position.
Into the game for Ottawa, we'll see, is going to be Amir Lowe. Miller Left side pass to Shippey. Ottawa's going to trap pass. Dangerous pass. Ball's loose again. Kindenberg inside. Shot's no good. Rebound by Grizzle as she thought that the sound of the shot clock was a whistle by the officials, and she's called for a travel. Can't say I've seen that one before.
No, just unlucky there. Just unlucky there. So.
14th turnover on Ottawa.
Jeez. Tough.
Inbound by Simoneau. In the short corner, finds Kindenberg. Back to Simoneau in the right corner. Trying to go to her down low, can't get it to her. They go to Miller left wing. Miller to Shippey. Back to Miller on the wing. Skip pass. Finds Simoneau for 3 on the wing, yes, and that's the first lead since the first quarter for the Falcons as they go up by 2 with 5 minutes to go.
Great offense there by the Falcons. Did a great job on that pin screen, and they executed with the made shot.
They have outscored Ottawa 26-14 in the second half, and a 3-pointer missed by the Braves, as it will be Falcon basketball up by 2 with 4:49 to go in their possession. Ottawa, unfortunately, Bruce has only scored 15 points in the half.
Yeah.
Skip pass up to Miller, left wing. Shippey for 3 this time. It's off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Grizzle, though, and Ottawa can go the other way with Guzman. Guzman steps through, jump stop. Going to be good from 4 feet. Big bucket for Alyssa Guzman with the leaner.
Huge bucket. So great decision there, and pulled up for a little jumper.
4:20 left. We're tied at 55. Shippey, skip pass out to Simoneau. Miller to Shippey. Gave Friends the lead. Now Simoneau wants another 3. It's going to be well short, an air ball, as it went off the leg of Ward. And from our angle, I think it went off a low, but Ottawa will take it. As we got a good angle for this side of the floor, I guess, where we're located in this corner.
Up top.
Which, you know, pet bands here, I'll always give them the right of way.
Yeah, when I was coaching, there was times that I would coach from up in the stands just to be able to see everything. So it's a good angle.
4 minutes left. 55-55 Ottawa with a chance to regain the lead. Only been a couple lead changes on the night. All of those coming in the first quarter up until this point. Anderson double team, kicks it to Lowe. She'll go baseline. Lowe finds Simons. Can she hit another jumper? Yes! Jalissa Simons. It's got to be a career high now for her with 17. Make that 18.
18, yep.
Miles, left side. That pass is tipped. Does make it to Shippey. Miles on the right wing. Short corner to Kindenberg. Miles, back to Simoneau. That's Ward's spot. You just can't leave her open, but she misses it. Kindenberg regains the rebound. Putback's good. As Ottawa switched on that play where Ward was being guarded by Grizzle, which left the paint wide open for a putback.
Yeah, they got to get back to the flow of one look and done. So Braves got to get some stops.
Anderson steps through, easy lay-in with the left hand on the Euro step.
Well,
and those are the shots you like here with 3 minutes to play.
Put your track shoes on. Both offenses are heating up.
Simoneau from the arrowhead. Finds Shippey for 3 on the wing. Good, nothing but net. And they have connected from behind the arc in the second half 6 times. They are now 7 of 24 after just 1 triple in the first half, and they lead by 1. A timeout called by Friends. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
Friends connecting on a triple, giving them a 60-59 lead. 2:44 left, Bruce. Ottawa on their last 2 offensive possessions looked much better, able to use a lot of the shot clock, get Simons a 7-footer, and then Haley Anderson just beating everyone down the floor on the other end for a layup.
Yeah, and hopefully that that play and being able to see the ball go through the net, give a little bit more confidence on the offensive end. like I said, both teams are starting to make some buckets here, and I think it's going to come down to defense, rebounding, and who takes care of the basketball. That's going to come out on top there this last 2:44.
Friends in the first half, only one three-pointer. They've hit 6 in the second. They're now to 40% from the field. They were 33% at the break. Ottawa now down to 43%. They're 3 of 14. But those missed free throws, we talked about that to start the half. Ottawa just 8 of 14.
Yep.
Inbound to Amir Lowe. Have to think something drawn up for Anderson here. She'll pick up her dribble. Finds Guzman on the left wing. Guzman hands off to Anderson. Shippey with the reach in. They'll kick it in the corner. Can Lowe hit a three for the first time today? Yes, sir! Amir Lowe with a big bucket gives Ottawa the 62-60 lead, 2:20 left. Semino to Ward, shuffles her feet, but gets the jumper. And just every time you think they might call one.
I think she was surprised that that didn't get called. And
we're tied again. 2:03 to go. This one has turned into a good one from Wilson Fieldhouse, our first doubleheader of the season. The men to follow at 6 o'clock. Here's Anderson driving, kicks it in the corner. Can Lowe put one up again? It's going to be well off the mark. Often they get a defensive rebound for the Falcons. Other way is Sammons, picks up her dribble. In trouble here, has to go out to Semino between the circles. Left wing pass out to Shippey. Asking for a screen is Shippey. She'll get to the free throw line, kicks it out to Ward on the left wing. Shippey off the screen, out to Kinnenberg. Semino under that screen, works all the way to the bucket, kicks it out to Shippey. Step back three from Shippey on the way, swished in. Right in front of the Friends bench.
Woo! Good shot.
Shippey with 11 on back-to-back threes. Gives Friends the lead at 65-62. Lowe with the lob down low to Grizzle. Nice recovery. She'll go baseline through the contact. She's fouled, and 2 free throws upcoming for her.
Yeah, great response there by the Braves. She got the ball there to Grizzle there on the block. She went to her signature baseline spin move and thought she showed good patience and played through the contact. So we'll see how Braves complete this possession, and we got to get big defensive stop here.
Well, the only issue is for whatever team has the lead here down the stretch, they're going to have to commit some fouls. Only 3 team fouls on Friends, 2 on Ottawa.
Yep.
So if Ottawa manages to make this free throw, you get a stop. A lot of times going to run off the clock here. Just kind of in a tough spot. Is the free throw good? As Ottawa cuts it to a 1-point deficit, 65-64, 1 minute left. Miller looking right side, finds Shippey. Shippey, her pass to Miller, and they're going to have a timeout called by Friends and their head coach, Dean Jatterston, as it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, Bruce. You let this, at this point, only a 1-point game. You're going to try and play this one out a little bit, but are you trying to go for steals here? What's kind of your thought process defensively?
Oh, you can be super aggressive. The Braves are super aggressive in that possession. Went back to their man, forced Jatterson to take a timeout here, which is huge here at the end of the game with women's basketball, with the ability to advance it. So in this situation right now, I think Coach Scott will come out, potentially change her defense, and say, hey, we got fouls to give. So if you can play with your feet, don't foul in the act of shooting, but you see an opportunity to trap or go for the steal, be ready to help your teammate out.
65-64, the lead in favor of the Falcons. Friends basketball. Goes to Miller, screen set by Ward, beats the double team, gets to the free throw line, jumper long, rebound, Simons had it, loses it, can she get it back? She cannot. Ward slides on the floor, ball is still loose, kicked out to Semino. Up top to Miller with 15 on the shot clock, and Ottawa's gonna foul, but the shot clock never reset, Bruce. That's only the 3rd team foul, but now you're in a situation where you do have to foul.
Yep.
That ball just, unfortunately, is just not taking the bounce in favor of Ottawa here in the second half. All those loose balls ending up in the hands of Friends, and you've got to foul Miller here. If you're Ottawa, no, they're going to try and trap ball, and then an offensive, that's going to be a defensive foul here on Ward, which that could have gone either way. For the Guzman trying to battle through the screen, that's the 4th team foul on OU, 2nd personal on Guzman.
Yeah.
And Alyssa Guzman getting some big minutes here down the stretch as she was able to get a runner plays good defense. Inbound finds Miller. Miller attacking, going off the bucket. She's going to shoot it. Ball's tipped up in the air. Ottawa gets the rebound. They can hold for the final shot. Friends didn't need to take a shot there, Bruce. And we're going to have a timeout called by Ottawa. Never heard. I think that's electronic whistle. It's hard to tell in here, but Ottawa going to take a 30-second timeout. They have one left. But just a play there by Khadijah Miller, a little surprising for a senior to go ahead and take that shot, but with being within 5 feet, I guess you're okay with that as a coach.
Yeah, I mean, she's always been super aggressive all 4 years, so, you want your senior leader to take that shot. Braves did a great job of gaining the rebound there. I think Coach Scott wanted a timeout before the advancement. Didn't get that, but we're able to advance the basketball, have some room to get the ball in. Expect Friends to come out and do something differently here. Most of the time, Coach Jatterson will always change up something.
Right now, Friends has 6 players on the floor. They will make the sub. Shippey will check out into the game. We'll see Kinneberg. Have to think something going through Simons or Anderson here.
Yep.
Through Ottawa. And Ottawa is going to take their final timeout with 20.8 to go, as Coach Scott going to use it will be a full timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here, but got a chance to see what Friends was going to come out with. Of course, they'll probably switch that. With 20.8 to go and only needing a 2, are you trying to go down low potentially to one of your bigs first, and then if a double team comes, you kick that one out? What's kind of your thought process offensively?
Yeah, you want to get downhill. So if you can get down here with some type of dribble penetration, force the defense to potentially help, and then that's where you'll want Grizzle or Simons to come loose on that defensive rotation. It also can create an offensive rebounding opportunity too, depending on if that guard gets downhill, gets a shot off, and then backside, if on the miss, they can look at getting the rebound. So one of those 2 situations will be the best there for the Braves. Make the bucket. We've got to be talking defensive strategy too as well, and making sure we're on the same page there.
Other thing is, Friends does have 3 fouls to burn here.
Yeah.
Do you try and take one maybe with 8-10 seconds if Ottawa doesn't get a shot up?
Yeah, absolutely. They can see the type of offense that the Braves are going to run here, take that foul, and make them reset and see if the Braves can adjust.
No timeouts left for Ottawa. Inbound finds Simons. Up top to Guzman. Right wing pass out to Lowe. Again, they're trying to go. Here's to Lowe. Steps through, left hand. Layup's going to go off the glass. 9.7 remain as Ottawa takes the 1-point lead off the finger roll from Amir Lowe.
Yep.
And it is going to be a timeout called by the Falcons. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
This is Casey Brady, Director of Communications for Franklin County with Coronavirus Guidance. If you must be out for essential functions or to get essential items, Dr. Bud Ransom, Public Health Officer, encourages the use of cloth masks. Masks are important to protect those around you. Think of it as, I am wearing my mask to protect you from my germs, and you are wearing your mask to protect me from your germs. Again, this is Casey Brady with Franklin County. Stay home, stay well, stay safe.
Ottawa leads over Friends 66-65. 9.7 remaining, Bruce, and Friends able to advance it right in front of their bench.
Yes. See Braves come out here. Looks like they're currently matched up here.
Shippey has had the hot hand in the second half. She's not on the floor right now. Semino spinning, jumper fading away. It's short. Ball's tipped around. 3 seconds left, and Friends will foul with 2.1. Great defense there by Amir Lowe to get the block, and then Simons will pick up the ball, as that's only the 14th foul on Friends.
Yeah, great defense. Simons that was her that whole possession. Did a great job containing penetration, got a little deflection, and came away with the loose ball.
Little surprised to see that it was Bridget Busby who ended up with the basketball. She's been on the bench for a while. Ottawa has no timeouts. Go at the length of the floor. It's to Simons. 2 seconds, 1 second and now it's down to 0.2. as it will be a foul on Friends. And scary moment there for Ottawa. But I guess if you throw it the length of the floor, you think time runs out. Hopefully someone gets a tip.
Gets a tip. They got to touch it. Got to touch it. If they don't touch it, then it stays there on the baseline. So, little short pass and ball bounced in our favor that time.
Simon's free throw good as she hits that one. She's got 19, career high for Jalissa Simons. Second on the way for her, good. As it's 68-65, timeout called by Friends with 0.2 remaining as Simon scores 20 points. And Bruce, you got to stop on the defensive end, force Friends to foul. You find yourself here. This is got to be something catch and shoot type situation for the Falcons.
Oh yeah, Jatterson's probably going to draw up probably something with a back screen, kind of flare type look, and throw something at the rim. Doesn't look like Hurd is coming in the game for the size, so potentially we'll use some speed of some sort, some athleticism to get that shot up. So if he throws something at the three-point line, the Braves are just going to have to play that straight up and not foul.
.2 remains. Inbound from Friends from Semino. Got to be catch and shoot here for the Falcons. They can't get the shot off on the inbound, and that does it. As Ottawa defeats the Falcons 68-65 to get their second KCAC win of the year. They'll improve to 2-3 in the conference and will beat Friends for the first time in 9 tries as they get the victory 68-65. Bruce.
Yeah, great team win here after the tough loss on Monday. I thought the Braves played well there on the road and had to just kind of fell apart there in the second half. They came out, had a great first half here, kind of struggled there in that third quarter, and then for them to respond the way that they did to pull this one out, it's great to see that they were able to pull this victory out.
We'll take a break as Ottawa wins it 68-65 over the Friends University Falcons. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa University women win it by a final of 68-65 over the Friends University Falcons as they win for the first time since 2016 against Friends and the first time in Wilson Fieldhouse since 2015, as we're joined by head coach Tarnisha Scott. First off, Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Team got off to a really good start. At the end of the first quarter, up 18-11. At the half, up by 10. Had to be really happy with, especially the play of your guards. Jalissa Simon, 9 in the first half. Haley Anderson with 9.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they just came out and executed. We look to be aggressive. You know, that's something that we've been talking about, is not coming out, you know, flat to start games and just looking to be aggressive, you know, and put pressure on the defense.
In the second half, Friends battles back, as it in the KCAC, every game seems like it's going to be a grind. Every single night, Friends battle back, takes the lead. How happy were you with your team and you know, even after giving up an 11-point lead, to come back and finish that game strong?
I mean, one thing that I've learned about this team is we're resilient. You know, they're not going to quit fighting. They're going to fight till the horn goes off, and that's a team that the coach any day of the week.
Looking at career high night for Jalissa Simons, goes for 20 points. It felt like the mid-range game was there all night. Hit a big bucket towards the end, and then the 2 free throws to really ice it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's funny, you wouldn't think it, but she's one of our better shooters in practice, you know? So we've just been talking to her about shooting the ball. You know, be confident. You get open shots, you got to knock them down. So I think that, you know, she finally did that.
Looking at final stats overall, your team 15 assists on 26 made baskets, only 14 turnovers tonight after having 20 on Monday. Really did a good job of taking care of the basketball.
Absolutely. And I mean, of course, you know, after those 20 turnovers, we're talking about that a lot, but that's something that we talk about daily, you know, valuing the possession and taking care of the ball, just making good passes.
So not to take anything away from a big victory tonight, but you turn your attention to Sterling, which we all know the start they have had, as they are 9-0 overall in the KCAC, 13-0 total, but going to that venue for the first time for you. I'm sure you've watched film already, but anything you're kind of looking forward to, or things that you feel really good about going into Saturday now?
Yeah, I mean, I got a team that's going to fight, you know, so I always feel good with that team. But it's exciting. You get to play the #1 team in the conference, a team that's undefeated right now. So it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to do something special. And I believe in this group. You know, I think if we play together and we fight, you know, the way that they show me that we can, then it's going to be a great game on Saturday.
Coach, again, congratulations. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right, thanks.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
The KOFO Thanks for Giving project means more to our community this holiday than ever before. With so many families affected as a result of the COVID-19 virus, you can help by dropping off non-perishable food items, clothing, or toys at one of our Thanks for Giving pantries located at the Gun Guys or Neosho County Community College. Donated items will be distributed to Hope House and ECAN. Thank you to Midwest Cabinet for constructing the pantries, and thank you to our listeners for your help this holiday. From KOFO.
Well, welcome back as Ottawa wins it 68-65 over the Friends University Falcons. We'll look at final stats here as the Braves win their second in KCAC play. Leading scorer for Ottawa goes to Jalissa Simons, 20 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist for her. Haley Anderson, 15 points, 4 rebounds. Amir Lowe, 11 points to go along with 4 boards and 4 assists. Jill Talman with 6, Alyssa Guzman with 2. Mariah Grizzle, another double-double, 10 points and 13 rebounds. Maddie McAvoy, 4 points for the Braves, as she also added in 2 assists. Ottawa's next matchup on Saturday, they'll take on Sterling College, receiving votes in the top 25, as they are 9-0 in KCAC play. Big matchup for head coach Tarnisha Scott and her squad, but a big win here tonight. Have to enjoy it as they knock off Friends for the first time in 9 tries, as they had lost 8 straight in the first one here in Wilson Fieldhouse since 2015. We'll wrap up the ladies contest when we come back. It's Ottawa and Friends on the men's side. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves Women's Basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Good afternoon. I'm Andy Moore in for Don Elliott with this hour's top stories. USD 290 officials knew there were going to be problems day one of their online practice session last week, and there were. Superintendent Dr. Ryan Cobb says it is exactly what they needed to work out the kinks of such a large number of students and staff logged in at the same time.